So this is going to be a short little video essay on Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. And I'm actually going to start out with the last paragraph written in the entire book and something that I think encapsulates a bit of what this is all about. Frankl says, "After all, man is that being who invented the gas chambers of Auschwitz. However, he is also that being who entered those gas chambers upright with the Lord's Prayer or the Shema Yisrael on his lips." For those of you that don't know, Man's Search for Meaning is a recollection of Viktor Frankl's experiences in Nazi concentration camps and essentially how meaning in one's life can ultimately lead to survival, and it's what led to the survival of a fair few different Jews in the midst of the Holocaust. He touches on a Nietzsche quote multiple times throughout it, basically saying, "A man who has a why can bear any how." Some of the whys that Frankl touches on are the remembrance of one's loved ones, maybe religion, or some sense of meaning in life or meaning in suffering. And to touch on what meaning really is in existentialism, to live is to suffer, to survive is to find meaning in the suffering. And each individual must construct their own unique why, because we all have different responsibilities to fulfill, and we all have different things that we can bring to the world. My whys in life are to carry on my family name. In my family, we have 5 grandchildren, and I am the last and the only chance to continue our family name. Another one of my whys is I believe I have a certain inner strength within me that I want to help foster in others. Another one of my whys is I believe God is in some sense looking after me in my mind, and that I have something to offer this world, although I will never truly understand God's plans. Another one of my why is my goal with this channel is first and foremost to make this world a better place, and I hope I can develop a skill set to help glean wisdom from other good people. One central theme I found in Man's Search for Meaning is instead of dwelling on the past, we should use it to help develop principles for the way we live our lives in the future, kind of like the theory of evolution, but for ideas. Essentially letting fit ideas survive and reproduce, while unfit ideas atrophy and decay. In the same sense, we must be optimistic in the face of tragedy. Frankl says, "The prisoner who had lost faith in the future, his future, was doomed. With his loss of belief in the future, he also lost his spiritual hold. He let himself decline and became subject to mental and physical decay." To touch back on Nietzsche, there was one passage that Frankl wrote saying, or there's actually a Nietzsche quote that says, "The line separating good and evil passes not through classes, states, or political parties, but through every human heart." To end, Frankl told the story of the camp commander at the camp in which he was liberated. It was kept private and from the prisoners, but it was revealed after the fact that he paid a substantial amount of his own money purchasing medicine for the prisoners. And after the liberation, the Jewish prisoners made the Americans promise that absolutely no harm would come to this man. This same man went on to lead the collection of clothes from a local village and the distribution of these clothes to his own former prisoners. As Nietzsche says, the line separating good and evil passes not through classes, states, or political parties, but through every human heart. There are people across the political boundary or across um, oceans, across every little boundary in between us, and that we should try to see the good in these people and understand that they're, you know, searching for their own good and that it may have a different definition than us. So, with that being said, thank you guys for sticking around. If you would, please like and subscribe. My goal with this channel is to make the world a better place. So, thank you guys.